Hello everyone, this is group 2 and this is the project about the airship. Now when you start the project, a pop-up menu will appear displaying all the possible actions that can be played in the scene. For example, off to turn on the airship, T to activate the engine, and A and D to turn right and left, B to shoot, and F to turn off everything. And when you enter in contact with the captain, you can enter like in the airship pilot mode. So right now we are in the orbit mode camera, and we can rotate around the airship. We can zoom in and zoom out. And yes, and the pop-up menu can be removed with the help button on the left side. So right now we are zooming in the pivot point of the airship, and we can look all the surroundings of the airship, look at the components moving. We can look at them like from different perspectives. Right now we are like in the main camera mode, which can be turned from the orbit camera by pressing the buttons on the top right side. You can go to orbit to main and vice versa. And right now we are in the main camera, which is behind the character, and we can see what the character is looking at. We can enter in contact with different items. For example, right now we are entering contact with the cannons, which does play a sound and shoot. And we can explore the airship, and all the collision detection has been made around the airship and around the rooms, so it will not be possible to fall to walk through walls or fall down the airship, because the airship uses gravity. So now interacting with those devices on the floor, it is possible to teleport the character to other locations in the airship. For example, right now we are below the cabin, the main cabin. We can freely move around, and even here the collision detection has been put on the at the walls, and there are like a gravity to the floor too. So now we can explore, and you can rotate, and the camera always looks at the point of where the character is looking at. And always an animation will play with where when the character moves. So again, now we are exploring the airship, looking at the different components, especially the wings and propellers at the behind that are working. Right now we are moving inside the airship, inside like the room, and again even here like the collision has been set, so it is not possible to pass through the walls. So right now we are looking at the screens, which renders the cameras positioned outside the airship, so we can look at different components and different points of the airship, even on the bridge and inside the second room, and it's rendered in real time. So it's like having like CCTV cameras. So yeah, right now I'm just moving around the airship. It's playing, it is possible to. So again, this is a show like the collision detection are like working inside and outside. So it's not possible like from inside to go outside, or outside to go inside. You have to use the teleports to move from location to location. And yes, and this is how is inside the airship. Right now we're gonna move to the pilot, because once we collided with the pilot, we're gonna take control of the airship, and this is like the pilot mode. Right now we can move again. There are we can move around the globe, and there are cameras displayed different locations, which can be accessed by the list on the left side, on the left down side. And right now we are like behind the airship, and again when we move right and left, you can see the wings that are changing animation. Right now we are in the world camera, and again we can look at from this point, we can look at the airship flying around the globe, and you can see again the wings, they do change animations, and the airship is always flying, and this is like the main idle animation of the flying mode of the camera, because there are like different idles, but this is like the flying, because there is another one which is the static one, while the airship is on the floor. And again we change camera to the front side, we can look at the components from this point of view, again rotating like right and left, and all other components animating. So again we can move forwards, backwards, left and right. So right now we're moving forwards, backwards, and yes, right and left. Again now we are back to the back camera. This is like the one it was like chosen like as a default. It was like previously showed already. Again we're moving like right, backwards, left, and this is the left camera. Now I'm going through all the cameras that are placed around the airship, and as you can see the cameras can move with the airship. The only camera that is set in a fixed point is the world camera. And this is the right side. Top view, we put like all the possible views we can use in our on our airship. Now we are switching to the bottom camera. Now there is another button on the right side, which is like the exit pilot mode. If the user interacts with the exit pilot button, it does go back to the bridge, to the previous airship, which again we can rotate and move around the airship. And we want to switch back to the airship, we just have to interact with the pilot. And this is the airship project. Thank you for watching.